Hey guys, obviously a lot of good things offensively tonight. I thought we had a number of really, really good at bats. We scored 5 runs and still think we left 10 guys on base, so we had a chance to get even more than that. So that certainly was a positive tonight. Our young guys, even our offense, our lineup is starting to churn a little bit, and obviously Evan White, big night tonight, his first major league home run. Kyle Lewis again had another good night, but a lot of guys up and down the lineup. Quality at bats. Unfortunately, not enough tonight. I thought Graven's stuff was really good early on. He had a little trouble with the bottom of the lineup there in that one inning, and then Bregman hit the big homer off him. But health-wise, he looks good. He's got good stuff. He's just going to have to, locate pitches a little bit there in the middle innings. And going into the game tonight, we're trying to get the pitch count up there a little bit, get him up in the 80s. So next time out, he can go 100. And now that we are on a 6-man rotation, that extra day of rest should help guys bounce back. So again, showing some really good stuff. First series out in Houston against a club in the World Series last year with a lot of young players. Thought we did a lot of positive things here, and we'll continue to build on that.
Scott Graven, that velocity and that ability to pitch up, those seems like, obviously the final numbers weren't what he'd like, but what you saw, that had to be pretty encouraging.
It really was. Like I said early on, but coming into this game, he's probably been our best pitcher, best starter in camp, and stuff is really good. Certainly, he's known for keeping the ball on the ground, the sinker down. He was able to elevate a few balls for strikeouts, but. One of those nights, like I said, I thought he threw the ball a lot better than what his final line will look. And, again, first time out there, I don't know how many, 800 and some days he said before the game. So, he's grateful for that opportunity, and he'll get the ball again. Probably won't see him until we get back home in Seattle, but he'll be ready next time out.
Scott, you would think that the next time it will be a little easier, not maybe the emotion of coming back and all that he'd been through, to just come back and it'll be a little bit different this next time out for him.
Certainly. He was really hyped, fired up from the minute he got in the clubhouse today. And if you know Gravy at all, he's not one to sit around. He's bouncing around, talking to everybody, down watching the starters throw their bullpens before the game. I mean, that's just who he is. Really good teammate. We're lucky to have him on the club, and he's going to help our guys along the way, we'll help him as far as getting his innings and getting him the results that he's looking for.
I remember a couple of years ago, people wondered, if he might have the power to play first base. He obviously has grown up a little bit since then, but he put a charge in that one.
Yeah, it's amazing. Evan, hits the ball really hard, and I think, a couple of adjustments, he's made here over probably about the last year or so, understanding how to get the ball in the air a little bit more consistently. He's got a lot of upside. Really a fun player to watch, and he'll continue to learn. As he goes along. First series in the big leagues. I thought he handled himself really, really well. He's only going to continue to get better.
Your lineup seems like you have some versatility in terms of scoring runs. You don't have to just bash homers. It seems like, even the singles tonight and the situational hitting over the last 2 games has improved.
It really is. I think, even in some of these games where, we maybe get behind the 8 ball early, we still need to be aggressive, still steal bases and do that. That's part of what we do. I thought, Shed was really aggressive today on the bases. Austin Nola, really good ball and dirt read early in the ball game. So things that we're really talking about with our young guys. And I think I made the comment yesterday that, our guys are really in tune to the game. And when I say that, I'm talking about like they're anticipating, they're looking ahead, they're talking to each other. You hear the comments in the dugout. They're asking me and staff questions, which is great. It's exactly what excites me about this group. Certainly they got talent. We need to get them experience, but the head they have on their shoulders is really, really fun to be around, and knowing that they're only going to get better because of the questions they ask, and they're all real coachable.
Scott, you talked the other day about how hyped up Yohan Ramirez was for the first outing. He gave you a couple more good innings today. That's got to be pretty encouraging.
Yeah, really. I was really excited to get him out there in the second inning. He threw a lot of strikes first inning out. He hadn't really been stretched out. He had a little bit of a blister issue in camp, but nice to get him 2 full innings today. Next time out there, we can start relying on him as one of those long guys too. He's got a history of being a starting pitcher in the minor league, so he can carry the workload. Just got to keep the ball in the strike zone because his stuff's pretty electric when he does.
Scott, it looks like you've had some guys in these last two games, small sample size, really work some counts, especially the young guys, willingness to take a walk, especially guys who haven't seen a ton of major league pitching. I guess Shed would be a perfect example. Is that a pretty encouraging sign as we move forward?
It really is. It just shows me they're getting comfortable. I think what you saw opening night, and really the first two nights of the season, guys were anxious. They would get up there and they, they get away from their plan and what they're looking for and where they're looking for certain pitches, in parts of the plate that they can handle. And once you start seeing them, get deeper in counts, taking the closer pitches, they're just starting to relax. And it's great to see. That's what it's going to take. We talk about controlling the strike zone. That's what it is. Waiting it out till you get your pitch. And if you don't get it, you pass the baton, go to first base, and let the next guy take care of business. So really a lot of positive signs there.